Hey guys, I'm Jordan and you're watching Fixbook. After watching this video, your car problems stand about as much a chance as this laptop does against my hot lead. Now, make sure you stay tuned so you can see what happened to the laptop at the end of this video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to diagnose an electrical connector. Basically, if you've replaced the bulb and it's a good bulb and you're still having lighting problems, this video may help you find the problem if it's the electrical connector, and I'm going to show you how to determine whether that's your problem area or not. Okay, and what you'll need for today's project is a digital multimeter. They're called a DVOM multimeter, a digital multimeter. Those are a few different names for them. And I'm using a Fluke automotive meter, and you can pick one of these guys up for just $400 to $600. You do not have to spend that much. It doesn't have to be fancy like this one. You can go to Walmart or Harbor Freight, Northern Tools. I think Harbor Freight sells it as cheap as $2.50. I think you get one at Walmart for like 10 bucks, and they'll work just fine. Mine just has a bunch of extra features for automotive use, but you can get by with the cheap one. So with all that said, let's go ahead and begin today's project. Okay guys, so here's what we're looking at. We've got these bulbs here, and this one's connected to the electrical connector, and this connector is plugged into a wire. So basically this bulb is not functioning because of this connector, and I'm going to show you why. What we'll do is we'll take a digital multimeter like this right here. We're going to set it to measuring resistance, and first I'm gonna find the good resistance off of a good bulb, and I know the bulb plugged in here is good as well. So the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna hook my tool up to this end right here. You can see we've got 4 electrical connections. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and out of the 4 there's 2 circuits, and I already know that this one is connected to this one and this one is connected to this one. So I'm gonna begin by hooking my thing up right here, and then I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna see, what's that? It's around 1 ohm, 1.1, 1.2 ohms. Now I'm gonna come over to this side and I'm gonna hold my tool on the other circuit because this is a double filament bulb, so we have 2 circuits. So I'm gonna hold my tool right here, if I can do so. Okay, I'm gonna switch it around here since I'm having a little trouble. This is the other circuit we're checking now. I'm just gonna hold it right there, and then I'm gonna come right here, and there we're measuring right around 3 ohms. So yeah, I broke the connection there. So right around 3 ohms. So we got 1 ohms and 3 ohms. Now what I'm gonna do is, since this bulb is plugged in, I'm gonna come over here, and in the middle of the connector for this particular car we have the ground, and then on either side we have the different circuits. We've got, it's either a brake or parking light and a turn signal. So we have 2 circuits, a turn signal, and we'll say a turn signal and a brake light. So let's say they share the same bulb and we have 2 circuits. So like I was saying, the middle is going to be the ground, so I'm going to go ahead and set this guy right here, and then we're going to set this guy right here, and we're going to check, and let's see, we've got around 3 ohms. So we know the one side there is good. And then I'm gonna come over here and check again, and look at that, nothing. We got nothing. So what that tells me, when there's no resistance between this middle terminal and this terminal, is that one of these circuits is not being completed, but the bulb is fine. So basically this connector is crap. So what I'm going to do is go to a junkyard or order a new connector from a parts store, and once we get that problem fixed we will be able to hook this up and the bulb will work again. But with this connector being faulty, it's not going to work, because we can see here our terminals go in there, and we've got some wires that are going to come in there and there, and with this thing pushed all the way in, it's just not connecting. So that's how you figure out if your connector is going to be bad. And if you don't have a kind of plug-in one, if the wires just go in there, then you may have to like clip the wires and then reconnect the wires in order to change the connector. And other than that, it generally is the connector that's going to be at fault. You could have wiring problems. What you'd want to do is just physically inspect the wiring, and it should be pretty obvious if there's a wiring problem there. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys benefited from that. If you have any questions, ask down below in the comments area. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch all my new videos, which publish Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will see you then.